Hello friends, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Vicki and you're with Graham in the Kitchen. Today is New Year's Day, the start of the Three Rivers Challenge for using things that are in our pantry and our freezer. So the first meal we're going to make today is, yesterday we did some chicken and rice, and there's still some chicken left over, there's still some rice left over, and I think I have one little piece of corn on the cob left. So we're actually going to make a soup. First we're going to go ahead and remove all the chicken from the bones. We're using the chicken stock that we have to use first. And since our rice already has onions and carrots, we're not going to add any other vegetables to it besides the last piece of corn on the cob. But I am going to add some additional garlic. So without further ado, aprons on, let's get some soup made. So I got the Dutch oven out. I have the chicken, and we are going to save the bones for our no-cost stock. So these were just leg quarters that I separated, fried up in the frying pan, and then we just stuck those in the crock pot with the rice and the vegetables. So I'm just going to remove all of the meat from the chicken bones. This is repurposing leftovers. Just going to go ahead and mince this garlic. And if we do need to add any spices to it, we know our rice was cooked with cumin and cinnamon. So if we need to add any other spices, we will start with those. See how that comes out, and if we need to add other additional spices, then we will. When I cooked that rice, it was 2 cups of rice, which in hindsight tells me that was way too much, but we're not going to waste it. So we got the Dutch oven here. We'll get some heat underneath of it. I'll put a little bit of olive oil in here. And one little piece of corn left. Add that to the soup also. Just took it off the cob. Let's go ahead and add our garlic. And that's how much rice we have left over from 2 cups of rice. There's no way we can eat all that. So I got the bones from this chicken in my scrap bag. Garlic is toasting up beautiful. I'm going to start off with 1 quart of chicken stock. Put all the chicken in there. I think it was maybe 2 drumsticks and 2 thighs. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of corn in there. Alright, we're going to get that heated up. Everything is done. The rice is done, the chicken's done, the corn is done. We toasted up the garlic. So everything is pretty much done. We just have to put it all together. I went ahead and just grabbed another pack of frozen corn. It will thaw in there just fine. I'm adding another quart of chicken stock. So out of the 9 we had, we've used 2 so far this month. so we have 7 left. We're not going to lose what the Lord has provided us. We will use every bit of that pantry. Put the lid on it. I do have it offset just to have a vent spot. Once everything comes up to temperature, then we'll go ahead and add the rice in there. We're going to go ahead and add some salt and pepper. I'm adding 1 bay leaf. We're going to go ahead and add a little bit of red pepper flakes. Just a pinch. I'm not putting all this rice in there. Probably going to put about 3 cups. The rest of it I'll probably just put in vacuum seal bags, stick it in the freezer. That way we can have it for a future recipe. Because you know we have some turkey in the freezer from when we cooked that turkey to make turkey stock. So if we like this recipe and I already have the rice made, we can always do this with turkey. Alright, we're going to start off with 2 cups. Let's see what that looks like. Alright, we're going to put 3 cups in there. And the rest of this, we're just going to put it in a vacuum seal bag, stick it in the freezer for future soups. Now we just have to get everything heated up and we can go ahead and have a bowl of this soup. Just taste it. Need some more salt. Turning leftovers into a new meal. That's how we do it in the Gravy House. So we had the chicken and the rice that we made on New Year's Eve together when we were cleaning out the pantry. And then we ate that until we just didn't want any more. So I decided to use 2 of those quarts of the Pacific chicken broth, chicken stock, whatever it is, and use 2 of those that we needed to use first, and added some garlic and the rest of the stuff, and we have a new meal using leftovers. That's how we do it around here. Thicken it up if you like with a slurry, which is cornstarch and water, but I think I just want mine to be very brothy. So it has the green chilies, the diced tomatoes, the onions, the carrots, the coconut milk, the cumin, and the cinnamon that was cooked with the rice. And then we used the leftover chicken, added a bag of corn, and there we go, a delicious soup. I'm just going to turn that on low and just let it simmer. That literally took 20 minutes to heat everything up. Alright, so let's give it a taste. That was really good. I'm glad we saved that rice. And the leftover rice, I just put in a vacuum seal bag. I wrote cumin rice leftovers. So if we want to make the soup again, we already have a head start. I just want to say thank you for spending the day with me. When we took leftovers from New Year's Eve and turned it into a whole new meal for New Year's Day. We will eat this soup both today and tomorrow. So I'll see y'all on Tuesday. Happy New Year, everybody.